Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Tuesday. How's everybody's day going? How's everybody's week going? What is going on, everyone? Shout out to the folks in the chat. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. Keep sharing the channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. I know I started a little bit late today. I was kind of not sure if I was going to be able to call the game, but tonight I am going to be able to call the game. What is up, everyone? How's it going? What is up? Do me a favor. Go vote in the poll. Let me know what you all think about tonight's game. How many runs are going to be scored from both teams? You know, yesterday was an 11-10 game. Last night's game was just a wild one, man. It was a wild game. That was like one of the most exciting games, one of the most intense games that I've called. Do we see something like that again? We'll see, right? It's going to be real. You know, tonight's game is going to be really interesting. Reid Detmers versus Ryan Weathers. So, you know, lefty matchup there between the starting pitchers. As far as quick Yankees news, obviously you all heard the news. Jake Bird got optioned out to AAA. I think it was the right decision, right? Boone didn't waste any time. You know, I feel like Bird, he has the stuff. There's things that he has the stuff. He has the potential, but he still has to harness it, right? It's not always there. But again, Boone didn't waste any time. Optioned him back to AAA. Perhaps they could perfect his mechanics, perfect his craft, and hopefully, you know, they can call him back up and he'll improve. And they called up Yariel right? Yariel De Los Santos is going to be in the bullpen. So it's a fresh arm, right? It's a fresh arm. So, you know, the Yankees need some arms. You hope that Weathers is able to give you some longevity. Weathers in his last outing was fantastic against the A's in a game where, unfortunately, the Yankees ended up losing. But Ryan Weathers had his best outing yet. So can he repeat that same thing against the Angels tonight? We'll see. I mean, the Angels are definitely a team that you don't want to sleep on. They're pesky. You know, they got some speed. They can hit. They can run. You know, they're a threat. And you make a mistake against them, as you saw last night, they're gonna capitalize. But you know, the Yankees need to make their adjustments, make their improvements, especially defensively. So you know, really, there's no room for error because you make an error, that's it. It's usually something bad comes behind it. But as far as Weathers goes, let's hope that he can give you some longevity. Will Warren, unfortunately, he went 3 2/3 last night. He couldn't give you a long outing. Can't really blame it on him. He gave up 3 runs, but none of those runs were earned. You know, really, it was just Caballero that made that error that led to the comeback. Right. And there was a lot of back and forth in yesterday's game. I mean, Yankees took the lead, the game was tied, and then they lost the lead. And then the Yankees, you know, then took the lead again. I mean, it was so much back and forth. Yeah, it was just like ping pong, man. It was just like ping pong. But tonight's a new game. So let's see what goes down. Let me say what's up to the chat real quick. Jonathan, first person in the building. Jared, what is going on? What's up? Susan, Brooklyn's in the house. What's up, Susan? Great to see you. Buckeyes in the building. What's going on? Aiden, what is going on? Desiree, what is up? So What is going on? Let's see who else we got. Savannah Banana Fan. The Ace's friend. Oh my God, the Ace friend. Right. Yeah, Ace is my boy, man. Ace is the man, dude. Shout out to the Ace Avenue. I know he's gonna be going live later. Who else we got in the building? Petruzzi's in the building. Buckeye says we won't see a big scoreboard. Yeah, probably not. But you never know. Andre Green, what's up? How's it going? Sunil, what's up, man? So who's up now that Bird has sent down? Yari De Los Santos, buddy. Yari De Los Santos. I had a feeling he was going to get called up. What's up? Joseph Salvatore is in the building. What is up? Javier, what's up, buddy? How you been, dude? Great to see you, dude. What's going on? How you doing? Who else we got in the building? So we'll pull up the lineup real quick, right? This pregame is not going to be as long, but I'll pull up the lineup real quick. We'll talk about the lineup. Let me know what you all think about the lineup. Again, there's another lefty on the mound, so keep that in mind. So Reid Detmers is your starting pitcher for the Angels. Let me just get that going here. So your starting lineup here, folks, is going to be – sorry, let me get to the screen here. So Paul Goldschmidt is going to lead things off. He'll be playing first base, all right? Aaron Judge is batting second. He'll be playing right field. Ahmed Rosario is batting third, so no Cody Bellinger. Ahmed Rosario is going to be playing second base, so no Cody Bellinger, no Jazz Chisholm Jr. Giancarlo Stanton's batting cleanup. Trent Grisham is in center field. He'll be batting fifth. Randall Grichuk is back in the lineup. He'll be batting sixth. Austin Wells is batting seventh. He'll be at the dish. Jose Caballero will be batting eighth. He'll be at shortstop. Ryan McMahon is taking over at third base. He'll be batting ninth. And on the mound, it is Ryan Weathers for the New York Yankees. So what do you all think about this lineup? I think it's a bit of it's an interesting lineup. Again, Ben Rice is not in the lineup tonight. I would have liked to seen him, right? I know Grisham is in there. I don't know about having Grisham and Grichuk in the lineup together, but then again, you have Cody Bellinger that can come off the bench. So, the Yankees do have that option. I'm not feeling the idea of McMahon in the lineup, honestly. But you got to I guess you got to get him some playing time, right? I mean, after all. But McMahon against lefties, I'm not so sure. Grisham, I don't mind seeing. I would have liked to seen Bellinger in there because Bellinger does hit lefties really well. And lefty bats typically, from what I saw in the numbers, they hit Reid Detmers pretty well. I think lefties have a 764 OPS against him. If I read that right, I'd have to look at the stats again. But lefties bats hit him pretty well. But I would have liked to seen Cody Bellinger in this lineup. But again, it could be a guy that comes off the bench. So again, utilizing the bench. This is where Aaron Boone is utilizing the bench. So, but again, you all let me know what you think. Joseph Salvatore thinks that a trade is coming. Yeah, I don't know, man. So yeah, no Jazz, no Rice, no Bellinger. So, interesting lineup, but all available if needed. So, I would only I could only imagine. I wouldn't be surprised if there is a pinch hit situation. Khadiza, what's up, Khadiza? Long time no see. How are you? Susan says the lineup is a mixed bag. Not really thrilled with it. I get it. Jared says he doesn't like seeing Grichuk. I understand. What's up, Beagle? How's it going? McMahon can't hit a beach ball. Well, yeah. Anthony Volpe, right? Yeah, he started his rehab assignment. So, ultimately he is going to get his job back from Caballero, even though Caballero has been he's been on a little bit of fire lately. It seems like, there's been a little fire lit under Caballero. It seems like, he heard the news that Volpe's going to get his job back, and he's just trying to prove to everybody, like, man, don't leave me in, coach. Leave me in, Boone. You don't need to give the job back to Volpe. But I think Volpe, is going to come back. I think he's going to ultimately win his job back, right? Of course, he's got to perform well in his rehab assignment, but we'll see how that goes. But I have this feeling that he's just going to, he is going to get his job back, ultimately. But that's the lineup right there, folks. Let me know what you all think. Again, I know it's a mixed bag. I kind of have mixed feelings about it, but the lineup, it is what it is. So that's what we got. Let's hope that tonight's game, it's not. It was exciting last night. Don't get me wrong, but I just hope it doesn't. I just hope it's not another one of these nail biters. You know what I mean? But the Yankees bats came through big time last night. I mean, if you can believe that. But let's start with the prediction. Let's talk predictions, folks. Let's talk Ryan Weathers. What do we got for Ryan Weathers? Buckeye dropped his prediction already. He said 5 2/3, 7 strikeouts, 2 walks. Yankees win 5-3. And while you all are dropping your predictions, so the matchups against Detmers, Caballero, 3 at-bats, batting .667, small sample size. Goldschmidt, 4 at-bats, a .500 batting average against Detmers. Grichuk, 2 at-bats with 1,000. Again, Goldschmidt and Grichuk along with Caballero, small sample sizes. Rosario has had some success, 13 at-bats against Detmers. He's batting .462. And you got Aaron Judge, who's only faced him 3 times with a 0. Giancarlo Stanton looks like he's never faced Detmers. So some of these guys in the lineup are going to see Detmers for the first time. So let's see those predictions for Ryan Weathers. What are we thinking for Ryan Weathers? Jared is going 5 innings pitched, 3 hits, a walk, 1 earned run, 3 1/3 or 4 innings. Okay. Cadiza's going 7 innings, 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 3 walks. Okay. 1 earned run, 6 Ks, 6 innings, 6 strikeouts, couple of homers, gives up a few walks. Any other predictions for Ryan Weathers? So my prediction for Ryan Weathers is going to be, let's see, I'm going to say, I think Weathers, I don't know if he'll perform like he did in his last outing against Oakland. If he did, fantastic. Joseph is going 6 innings, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, 2 runs. Beagle is going 4 strikeouts, 5 walks, gives up 2 home runs. I'll give him 5. I'm going to stick with 5 1/3. I think he'll have 5 strikeouts, a couple of walks, and I think he gives up 2 earned runs. That's going to be my line for Weathers. Sunil's coming with 3 1/3, gives up 6 hits, 4 earned runs, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts, and Trout shots over 2 Trout home runs. Okay, 75 to 85 pitches. Understood. But yeah, my thing with Weathers is 5 1/3, 5 strikeouts, couple of walks, gives up a couple of runs. Javier's saying, I'm hoping that Weathers has a great game. Shut those halos down. I'll have him go 7 innings, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts and a run. Don't let us down. Okay, nice. Official says he just needs to give us length after what the defense did yesterday. Will Warren. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The length is going to be important, but also the defense behind Weathers is going to be as important too. So you hope both things come into fruition. So, we'll see what happens. All right, let's talk home runs, people. Let's talk home runs. Who's hitting a home run tonight? So Buckeyes got Judge, Wells, and Big G. So, for me, real quick, for home runs, I'm gonna go Judge. I think Big G is gonna hit one tonight. So I'm gonna go Judge, Big G, Rosario. Those are my 3. My sleeper. All right, Jared saying Judge, Big G, Rosario. My sleeper, looking at this lineup again. Let me look at this lineup again for the Yankees. Who do I want as my sleeper? You know what? Just for the fun of it, and y'all could judge me, and that's okay. I'll take the judgment. I'm gonna go Grichuk tonight as my sleeper. Boom. Yeah. Wow, Jared, you and I have the same picks, dude. That's crazy. Yeah, I like Rosario too. He does bring some excellent, excellent energy. That he does. Judge Stanton, okay. But yeah, I'm gonna go Grichuk, man. I know we've been kind of giving him a hard time, but I'm gonna say Grichuk hits a dinger tonight. He's my sleeper though, right? He's my sleeper, so that's who I'm counting on right now. So Armando Rosario for the sleeper for Beagle. Okay, cool. But yeah, my home run picks: Judge, Big G, Rosario, sleeper, Randall Grichuk. Let's talk. You thought I was gonna say McMahon? Nah, I wasn't gonna say McMahon. Oh, Javier got Grichuk as a sleeper too. Okay, Cadiz's got Wells as a sleeper. My sleeper is that Judge goes yard twice. Ooh, that's a wise sleeper right there, Buckeye. Nice. I'll take that, man. I'll take that. All right. While if you're still dropping your predictions, by all means, drop your predictions. Let's talk score, people. Let's talk score. What is tonight's score going to be? What do we got for tonight's score? I think Buckeye. I think you said 5-3, right? If I'm not mistaken. I think you said 5-3 earlier. I'm not sure, but you might have said 5-3. I don't know that tonight's score. I mean, shoot. I last night's game I said 4-3 Yankees, but boy was I off. Jared's going 8-3. Joseph is going 5-3 against the Yankees back in 2022. Last year he was in the pen. This is true. He hasn't allowed a run against those 5 innings. Yeah, well, Yankees need to come up. Cadiza's going 6-3. Buckeye, yeah, you did say 5-3. Andre Green is going 8-4. You know what? I'm gonna say Andre said 8-4. You know, Andre, I'm going 8-5, bro. I'm going 8-5. So I'm sticking with 8-5 for tonight's game. So that is going to be my prediction for tonight's score between the Yankees and the Angels is 8-5. I'm going 8-5 for my score. What do we got for how many calls are going to get overturned by ABS, folks? Let's talk those ABS predictions real quick. What do we got for ABS? And do me a favor, folks, go vote in the poll. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm curious to see what you all are thinking. So the poll, let's see, I got 16 votes total, and 69% of you so far voted 1 through 10. 17 votes, 71%. All right. Susan says 4. 5 from Cadiza. Jared says 5. Beagle says 8. Holy smokes. Susan says 4. Yeah, I think yesterday I predicted 4, and I believe 4. There was a total of 4 calls that got overturned. So, yeah, I was right on that prediction. But tonight, you know what? Tonight, I'm going to go 4 again. I'll stick with my 4. I have no faith in the umpires. They need to go back to school. Yes, the ABS system is just amazing. I got 5 of these calls overturned tonight. Okay, so Javi's going 5. All right, I can respect that. So 5 calls. All right. Any other predictions? Let me know. Drop those predictions. Trout makes me nervous. I mean, Trout makes any team nervous, really. I mean, no matter what pitcher faces him, he's always a threat. And you know, honestly, I didn't like Jake Bird in that situation. I didn't want Jake Bird to face him, but you know, what are you gonna do? Desiree's going 5-3. That'll also be key. The ABS system, yeah. A check swing. It is being tested in AAA. Yes, that was announced on. That was announced on the Yankee broadcast last week. So yeah, that should be interesting how they come up with that rule and how they're going to implement it. Because you know, if they're testing it out in AAA, it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be implemented into Major League Baseball for sure, into MLB. All right, let's talk a little food. Yeah, Buckeye. I mean, Trout was the face of baseball. He was his just the thing with him was just his downfall was his injuries. His downfall was his injuries. If it wasn't for his injuries, his career could have been a lot better than what it is today. I felt bad, and it's a shame for as talented as that guy is. It's a shame. It really is. Ryan Wills is an umpire in 2023. He had one game in 98% accuracy. Okay. They're testing in AAA, but we have a lockout potential. Yeah, I mean, a lockout potential could be no 2027 season at all. A medium rare ribeye steak, nice. Crispy chicken sandwich, nice. Yeah, I like Trout too. I like Mike Trout. I do. It's just unfortunate the way his career has been. But yeah, what's everybody having for dinner tonight? Hey, Daniel Barry, sup, buddy? How's it going? Rotisserie chicken and potato salad for dinner. Nice, Desiree. Yeah, I think tonight I'm having chicken and rice. So can't go wrong with chicken and rice. Yeah, he is, Javi. I mean, he always hits the ball really well, but yeah, the guy just gets hurt too much. Going to hibernation. Yeah, I mean, shoot, I might. It just might mean more mat time for me. So, how about Jordan Romano? Yeah, it was kind of it was a rough outing for him, but good news for the Yankees. Yeah, Daniel, it was an insane game yesterday, man. I couldn't believe how that game went. That was not a game I was expecting. I mean, it was just like home run central. Two from Grisham, two from Judge, two from Trout. You had one from Caballero. I mean, it's like, what is going on here? I heard MLB will try to get this stuff done by December 1st. I mean, it would be in their best interest. Um, it would be in their best interest. However, we'll see. The players union and the owners are going to have to, you know, come to an agreement. They're going to have to agree on certain things, right? Salary cap. I mean, that's going to be the biggest. That's going to be a big conversation in the next CBA. So look out. But it would be in their best interest to settle it by that date, just because Major League Baseball will lose a lot of money, man. They don't want to lose a lot of money. They don't. I mean, after all, it's still a business, and they want to have that business. They want to keep that business running. Because whenever there's when there's a lockout or when there's a strike, organizations lose a lot of money, right? Major League baseball teams, they lose tons and tons of money. You're going to be watching cricket for sure. Can't go wrong with cricket. I don't watch cricket. It's a cool. It looks like a cool sport. Looks like fun. I don't quite know the rules, but I'll probably just tune into other sports. I'll still continue watching my fights. I do. I do like my combat sports, so I won't have a boring moment. But full cricket mode, yeah, for me it's just going to be fight mode. I'll just maybe by then I'll probably start my fight channel. Maybe I know some folks have asked me about starting my own fight channel. Would I do it? I would, but it's just a matter of just finding the time. But that's just me. But the game's going to start at 7:05 Eastern time. So the game's going to start in about 20 minutes. I'll probably be on for another few minutes, and then I'll take my little intermission, do my thing, and then come back and call the game like I have been since the season started. Just this season, I decided to combine the pregame and the play-by-play together instead of just doing two separate live streams. I think this is working out better, in my opinion. I hope you all are enjoying it too. So official coming through with some other facts here about tonight's umpire, Ryan Willis. 2 games, and in those 2 games, challenged him 7 times and are correct 5 times. So he was correct 5 times. So the calls that he made were upheld. NFE in the 80s, ESPN televised AAA. Right? Yeah, I'll probably, like I said, knowing me, I'll probably just like tune into the fights or whatever. So, but like, maybe I'll start my own fight channel. I don't know yet. I'm not making any promises here, but that call's overturned actually. So, okay. So he's had some calls overturned. It's going to happen to every umpire. So we'll see how he does tonight. Yes, indeed. See Boone arguing with the umps tonight. What you talking about, Willis? And then make a funny face, right? Right, Sunil? But we'll see what goes down tonight. Tonight's game should be another good one. I feel like, I don't know about double-digit runs, but what I want to see is just more length, obviously length from Ryan Weathers. The defense certainly needs to clean it up. All right. The defense absolutely needs to clean it up for the Yankees. And hopefully the bats can, come alive. I'm not necessarily saying 10 runs, but or 11 runs, but hopefully the Yankees can show some production with the bats. I mean, the bats came alive. The bats came alive. Oh, Khadija, you're from Bangladesh? Okay, that's cool. Khadija's from Bangladesh. So she likes the national team. Got to root for the national team. You got to root for the national team, by all means. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But anyway, folks, I'm going to go ahead and take a little intermission here. All right, I'll leave you all with some tunes. All right, I'll go ahead and just talk amongst each other, chat it up, have a little fun amongst yourselves and with each other. All right, but I'm going to step away for a little bit. Make sure you all hit the like button if you haven't yet. Let's try to get to 50 likes as quickly as we possibly can. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. Keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Like I said, I'm going to step away for a little bit, and we'll come back and we'll watch the game. We'll call it. So India and Bangladesh go at it like Yankees and Baltimore. Is it like friendly, or are they like, butting heads? Like, what are we just like? They're butting heads. Like, is that what we're talking about? Guess we won't get any more imitations from Boone. Yeah, probably not there, Susan. All right. But anyhow, let me step away. I'll be right back, folks. Like I said, I'll leave you all with some tunes and go ahead and have some fun, talk amongst each other, talk a little cricket, talk a little food. If you got any other predictions, drop it in the chat. I'll be right back, folks. All right, folks, I'm back, and the game's going to start here momentarily. And I saw the Ace Avenue was in the building. What up, Ace? Shout out to the Ace Avenue. What is going on? What's up, Ace? Shout out to the Ace. I know he's calling the game tonight. We got Joseph Orsi in the building. What up, Joseph? Best game of the year last night, in my opinion. How about you? It was a best game right now, but let's see what other games we see from the Yankees. But that was a freaking excellent game. All right, Joey. We'll see you later on. I may also watch basketball, the Knicks, Premier League. Oh wow, Cadiz, are your? It's crazy. I like the same teams. I'm a Knicks fan in basketball. When it comes to English Premier League, I'm a Manchester United fan. I don't watch regular season hockey. I tune into playoff hockey, but I'm also a Rangers fan as well. Nice, John. X came out good. Sweet. So, like I said, the game should be starting here momentarily. I'll pull up the game day. That way we can that way y'all can see it on the screen, and I'll be calling the game. Let me just get this to the live screen. We got Michael K and Paul O'Neill in the Yes booth. Love seeing Paul O'Neill there in the Yes booth. Always nice seeing Paul O'Neill. But the game will be starting here in just a few minutes. Watch Super Mario movie this afternoon as my project has ended. I can't rely upon this game ending at a reasonable time tonight. How was the movie? Was it a good movie there, Snell? I don't go to the movies all the time. It's occasional for me. So appreciate you, Beagle. Can't afford the movies anymore. Yeah, the movies are expensive, man. Movies are so expensive. Yeah, they're extremely expensive. That's why I go on occasion. It has to be worth it for me. So like I said, the game should be starting here soon. And I've seen a commercial here for a movie. It's called Normal. It says it's in theaters on Friday. Sounds like it's the same directors that directed John Wick. Seems pretty cool. Looks like a lot of stuff just blowing up, and it's called Normal. It's coming into theaters on the 17th. But the game should be starting here in a few minutes. What's up, Katie? How's it going? Yeah, I got you, Beagle. What's up, Brad? How's it going there, buddy? Oh, from T-Mobile. Okay, I got you, Sunil. Was it a good movie? I don't know if you said, oh, you thought it was good. Okay. 7,000 steps, better than me, much better than me there, Beagle. Couldn't really get any steps today, unfortunately. But the game should be starting here. And there's a look at Yankee Stadium from the outside. Looks like a sunny day out there. I don't know what the temperature is. Blame the dog? Of course. You got to blame the dog. I mean, why wouldn't you? But all we want today, folks, all we want today is the Yankees to do this.
Win, 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 win. Yeah. Win. Win, 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 win. Yeah.
The Yankees, we want them to win, 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 win. All we want them to do is win. All they have to do is win. So they got to come up, they got to win tonight's game. So it's a 4-game set, remember, against the Angels. So hopefully they're able to take away today's game and tomorrow at least get the series win, because you got to make up for the series loss and that sweep that they experienced last week against the Athletics and the Rays. So you hope for the best for tonight's game. Snell with his creepy joke. Oh my goodness. So Angels starting lineup is going to be Neto, Trout, Adele, Soler, Grissom, Ohapi, Moncada, Peraza. Peraza is playing second base, former New York Yankee, and Teodosio is playing batting ninth. So that's your 1 through 9. Weathers will be on the mound for the Yankees. Oh, okay, Sunil. Just checking, bro. I don't know. Kind of weird. Just saying. But let's see what the Yankees can do tonight. And let's see the poll here. So 26 votes. So 65% of you are saying the Yankees are going to both teams total between 1 and 10 runs. All right. What's up, Ronald? How are you, dude? Great to see you. Yeah, once the game starts, I will get the game cast up. Katie says 6 good innings for Ryan Weathers, home runs from Goldschmidt, Judge, and Stanton. Yankees will win 9-3. Peraza is my prediction that visiting team Gleyber Torres. What? I'm good, Ronald. How are you, dude? Doing all right. Live look at Yankee Stadium. Looks like the sun's about to set there in New York. I'll check other scores here momentarily. Well, I'll check it right now real quick. So Orioles beating the Diamondbacks 1-0 in the bottom of the second. 0-0 game between Detroit and Kansas City, top of the second. Washington is beating Pittsburgh 1-0 in the top of the first. Cincinnati, San Fran, top of the second, 0-0. Bottom of the second between the Cubs and Phillies, 0-0. And the Yankees take the field. Ryan Weathers is warming up on the mound. So let me go ahead and share the game cast, the game day with all of you. Can be a head case on defense. That's second base. Peraza will be that head case tonight, I predict. We'll see. But here's Ryan Weathers on the mound. So let's see what kind of outing he has against the Angels. Hopefully he's able to go I mean, I predicted 5 1/3, but if he went 6 or 7, I'll take that from him. If he went above 5, I'll take that from Weathers all day. And Yankees defense, left field, you got Grichuk, center field, Grisham, Judge, and right. Infield, from third base to first, it's McMahon, Caballero, Rosario, Goldschmidt. Wells is at the dish. Weathers is on the mound. Giancarlo Stanton is DH in today's game. And here we go, folks. The game is about to be underway as Neto is going to step into the batter's box.
Let's get it started in here.
And Neto takes strike one, and the game has officially started. 0-1 count here to Neto as Weathers sets here on the 0-1. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1, 1-1. If you're just joining us, the game's just started. It's 1 ball, 1 strike here to Zach Neto. Weathers on the mound. He sets here on the 1-1. The pitch is low for ball 2, 2-1. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe if you're new. Keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. Greatly appreciate it. The 2-1 from Weathers is low for ball 3, 3-1. Now it's Zach Neto. So 3 balls, 1 strike. Weathers sets. The 3-1 is hit into right field, but Judge is right there, and he makes the catch. 1 down here in the top of the first. Ryan Wills is your home plate umpire. They say when it comes to strike calling trends, he's neutral. So neither pitcher friendly or hitter friendly. He's down the middle. So, and here is Mike Trout, who hit 2 home runs against the Yankees last night. First pitch to Trout is ball 1. 1-0 here to Trout. As Weathers sets here on the 1-0. The pitch. Ball 2. Pitches outside. So 2 balls, no strikes. Now to Mike Trout. And the 2-0 is in there for a strike. Got him on the inside corner there. 2 balls, 1 strike to Mike Trout. Trout's numbers at Yankee Stadium in 31 games. Killer. The 2-1. And Trout hits that ball to center field. Grisham is looking up, looking back, and that ball is gone. And just like that, the Angels have a 1-0 lead. Judge is just smiling on. So the hat comes off. My hat comes off because the Yankees are down 1-0. And Trout with another homer. 3rd homer in this series. So Angels are up 1-0. That's going to bring Joe Adell to the plate. So the Angels are on the board. So let's see what Weathers can do here against Adell. And Adell hits one to center field, and that ball is gone. Oh, my God. Back-to-back homers given up here from Weathers, and now the Angels are up 2-0. So Weathers is not off to a good start here. So Adell hits a solo home run on the first pitch. That is his 2nd home run of the season. What up, Rodolfo? Yeah, you called it, Joseph. So not off to a hot start. And that's going to bring Jorge Soler. So Weathers has to get his groove back as he pitches for ball 1 to Soler. Angels with a quick 2-0 lead on back-to-back homers from Trout and Adele. As Weathers sets on the 1-0 to pitch. 2 balls, no strikes. As Weathers sets here on the 2-0. Here's the pitch. Oh my God, are you serious? 3-0? Back-to-back-to-back homers here, folks, in the top of the first. Now it's a 3-0 game. Yeah, this is going to be... Oh my God, what is going on here? That is Soler's 5th home run of the season. Yeah, this is bad. Yeah, this game is already off to a bad start. Yeah, that immediately brings Matt Blake out. He needs to settle Weathers down. He called 3 in a row, huh? Oh boy. And all Judge can do is smile. So back-to-back-to-back homers. 3 home runs hit here in the top of the first. And they're just killing Weathers right now. Here is Vaughn Grissom, who takes strike 1. Yeah, so Weathers now desperately has to get out of this inning. Here's the 0-1. Pitches in the dirt. It's 1 ball, 1 strike now. It's a 1-1 count to Grissom. Here's the 1-1. That is ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Grissom. As Weathers sets here on the 2-1. Here's the pitch. 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike. So 3 home runs allowed in this inning. Yankee starts 3 in first 16 games this season. So, yeah. Wow. Weathers sets here on the 3-1. The pitch is a swing and a miss for strike 2. Count is now full to Grissom. Let's see if Weathers can get his first strikeout of the evening. Payoff, ball 4. So Grissom draws a walk. So first walk by Weathers tonight. And here is Logan O'Hoppe. So runner on first, 1 out. Angels have a 3-0 lead here in the top of the first. First pitch from Weathers is a foul ball, 0-1 to O'Hoppe. What's up, Dev? This might end up being another long bullpen game. O'Hoppe hits one to right field, but Judge is right there, makes the catch for out number 2. Grissom will get back to first. Thankfully, that ball wasn't hit deep enough. And that'll bring Yoan Moncada, the 7th batter in the Angels lineup. So again, Weathers needs to desperately get out of this inning. First pitch from Weathers is inside for ball 1, 1-0. Weathers sets. There's a strike down the middle. 1 ball, 1 strike to Weathers, or to Moncada. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on first, and there's strike 2. Time to play that 2-strike horn. Let's see if Weathers can record his first strikeout of the game. Angels up 3-0 on 3 solo homers, back to back to back. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. But the Angels do a little bit of damage here in the top of the first. It is a 3-0 game. Let's see if the Yankees can answer back. So Goldschmidt will lead things off, followed by Aaron Judge and Ahmed Rosario. That's who will be due up to face Reid Detmers in the bottom of the first. Yeah, no doubt, Stephen B. No, definitely not the defense's fault. Definitely not the defense's fault. So let's see if the Yankees can answer back. We are in a commercial break. Appreciate you all being here on this Tuesday night. Hopefully everybody has had a good day. Hopefully you're all enjoying your evening. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. If you are new, keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. So, yeah, the Yankees bats absolutely got to wake up, man. Absolutely got to wake up. So, let's see what they do against Detmers in the bottom of the first. He's warming up. Goldschmidt will lead things off for the Yankees. Actually, let me take the game day off. So, again, Yankees lineup is going to be Goldschmidt, Judge, Rosario, Stanton, Grisham, Grichuk, Wells, Caballero, McMahon. So here's Reid Detmers. And the game will start here shortly. And here we go. Detmers is ready to go. Goldschmidt's ready to go. First pitch from Detmers. Ball 1. One 1-0 here to Goldschmidt as Detmers sets here on the 1-0. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt calls time. Count is 1-2 to Goldschmidt as Detmers sets the 1-2. And Goldschmidt hits a little blooper. Oh, and it's caught by Peraza. So Angels defense from left to right in the outfield. They just took it off the screen. But Aaron Judge now will be coming to the plate. And the first pitch to Judge is outside ball 1. So Judge already with 6 homers this season. Batting average right now at .233. OPS is .883 with 12 RBIs. So batting average slowly coming up for Judge. As Detmers sets against Judge, it is ball 2. So outfield from left to right is Teodosio, Trout, and Adele. Detmers 2-0, 3-0 now to judge. Infield is going to be Moncada, Neto, Peraza, Grissom. Ohapi's at the dish. Solaire's DHing. The 3-0 to judge is a strike. 3-1. Three balls, one strike here to Aaron Judge as Detmers sets the 3-1. That is right there in the middle. Whew. That was Judge's pitch to hit. Full count now to Judge. Started off 3-0. Now it's 3-2. The payoff. And Judge rips that. Oh, what a stop there by Moncada. And gets Judge out. Takes a hit away for the second out. And that's going to bring Ahmed Rosario to the plate. What's up, Dom? All right, here's Ahmed Rosario. Let's see if he can keep the inning alive. He takes strike one. Two outs here in the bottom of the first. Angels leading 3-0. The 0-1 inside 1-1. The 1-1. Rosario fouls that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Ahmed Rosario. Orioles have most injuries on the team. They got a lot of injuries right now. The 1-2. Rosario fouls that one. Still staying alive. Still 1-2. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes to Rosario with 2 outs. Let's see if the Yankees could get on base here. And that pitch is in the dirt. It is now 2-2 to Rosario. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The 2-2 pitch. Rosario hits that one to right field, and Adele is right there, makes the catch. And that is going to be it. Yankees go down in order. Peraza, Teodosio, Neto will be due up. 8-9-1 batters coming up for the Angels. So no runs, no hits, no errors from the Yankees. So commercial break once again. So the top of the second will be due up. Will be coming up. We'll see what the Angels do in the top of the second. Hopefully, Weathers can have a better inning. That first inning was not a great one. Clearly, man. So runs total from both teams. So 34 votes, and 71% of you said that both teams total are going to score between 1 and 10. What's crazy is 21 through 30 has 18%, 11 through 20 has 12%. That's crazy. That's funny to me. But yeah, God, hopefully Weathers has a better inning. He needs to give the Yankees some length, but if it's going to be like this, man, it's going to might be another long night for the bullpen. So Yeah, Weathers already has 25 pitches. All right, let's get back to the game here. Oswald Peraza, former New York Yankee, is going to lead things off here. And he gets his first hit of the day, gets a single on the first pitch. So Peraza is on. Leadoff man is on here in the top of the second, and that's going to bring Bryce Teodosio to the plate. So bats looking good so far for the Angels. So let's see what Teodosio does here against Weathers. First pitch, he shows bunt. Did he go? He did not. Ball one. Here's the 1-0. That is hit into center field. Grisham's running back, still running back, and makes the catch. Really had to run back for that one. I thought that ball was going to go past him the way he was going, but that's the first out of the inning, and Peraza gets back to first. That one got a little scary there. So Zach Neto now coming to the plate. We're back to the top of the order. Yeah, he was running back, then had to run back in. So I thought the ball was going over him, but he almost overran the ball. Basically, had to run back in. So pretty interesting game to start so far. Neto swings and misses on the first pitch. It's 0-1 to Neto, who's 0 for 1 in tonight's game. Let's see what he does in his second at bat. The 0-1 is in there for strike two. So let's see if Weathers can get his second strike out of the game as he sets here on the 0-2. The pitch is grounded foul. Still 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes to Neto with a runner on first, 1 out. Throws over to first to check on Peraza. Peraza safely gets back. Here's the 0-2. That is grounded foul. Still 0-2. I mean, yeah, if you want to go ahead and go play pickleball, Sunil, go for it. Another 0-2 pitch coming up here from Weathers. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. The second strikeout of the game for Weathers. Nicely done. That is the second out of the inning. And that's going to bring Mike Trout, who already has a homer tonight, hit a solo homer in his first at bat. Got to be a little more careful now here, there, Weathers. Let's see how he does in his second time around as Weathers takes strike one on a fastball. Oh, 0-1 count to Trout as Weathers sets on the 0-1. The pitch is ball, 1-1. I thought they were going to challenge that, but got to be careful with the challenges, especially this early in the game. as Weathers sets here on the 1-1. And that is hit. It's a foul ball, 1-2. Time to play that. See if Weather his third strikeout of the game. If you get out of this inning, 2 outs, runner on first, 1-2 count to Mike Trout. Angels have a 3-0 lead so far in tonight's game. As Weather sets here on the 1-2, the pitch is upstairs, 2-2. It is 2 balls, 2 strikes with Joba waiting on deck. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The 2-2 pitch. That is ripped, and it's a foul ball. Still 2-2. Another 2-2 pitch coming up. Weather steps off. And here we go. The 2-2. Trout stays alive. It's a foul ball, still 2-2. So a little battle going on here between Trout and Weathers. Weathers already has 39 pitches here in the top of the second. Another 2-2 pitch coming up. And the pitch is grounded foul. Still 2-2. Still a 2-2 count. Weathers at 40 pitches. Weathers gets the signal from Wells. Another 2-2 pitch coming up. And that is ball 3. Peraza will take second base on the wild pitch, so runner on second. And it's a full count to Trout. Peraza at second base now. It's a full count. Payoff pitch coming up. Here it is. Another foul ball. Trout making Weathers work here. Another payoff pitch coming up. And Weathers throws to second as Peraza safely gets back. Let's see who wins this battle. Another payoff and another foul ball. So Weathers with 27 strikes, and he's thrown 16 balls so far. He's at 43 pitches. Weathers trying to get out of this inning. Here's another payoff, and that is a foul ball. So Trout is making Weathers work here. Weathers is trying to get out of this inning. This is a long at bat here. Let's see who wins this battle. So this is going to be the 12th pitch coming up in this at bat. And another payoff. And he struck him out looking. Good job to Weathers after a long battle there against Trout. He gets his third strikeout of the game. So no runs given up, only a hit, no errors. The Yankees are still down 3-0. And bottom of the second will be coming up. It'll be Stanton, Grisham, and Grichuk due up against Detmers. So let's see what the Yankees bats can do. Can they get on the board? But I appreciate you all being here on this Tuesday night. Thank you all for hanging out with me on this Tuesday night. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you are new. Keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. He was going to give up a second homer to Trout, but luckily that did not happen. Let's see what the Yankees bats do in the bottom of the second. Giancarlo Stanton will lead things off for the New York Yankees. And here's Big G stepping into the plate to face Detmers. And the first pitch to Big G is a ball, 1-0 to Giancarlo. Detmers sets here on the 1-0. The pitch is foul back, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 1 count here to Stanton. The 1-1 pitch is inside, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Giancarlo. The 2-1. And Giancarlo pops that one up. Out of play. Count now, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Detmers sets the 2-2 and swing and a miss. And Giancarlo strikes out for the first out of the inning. And that is the first strikeout for Detmers. Trent Grisham now will be coming to the plate. Grisham came through big time twice last night. One on a pinch hit home run. It was a 3-run home run. Let's see what Grisham does here against Detmers. First pitch is a strike. Got him with the curveball. Oh and 1 count here to Grisham. Detmers sets the 0-1, is in there for a strike, 0-2. And Grisham steps back into the batter's box. He's ready to go. The 0-2 from Detmers is in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It is 1-2 now to Grisham. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and Grisham strikes out. Womp womp. Second strikeout of the game for Detmers, and that's going to bring Randall Grichuk to the plate. my sleeper pick to hit a home run. So let's see what Randall Grichuk can do. Grichuk still does not have a hit this season. Whoa, first pitch upstairs, 1-0. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Angels are leading 3-0. Detmers sets. Here's the 1-0. And Grichuk pops it up. High fly ball, right field. And Adele makes the catch for out number 3. Yankees go down in order once again. No runs, no hits, no errors. Adele, Soler, and Grisham will be due up here in the top of the third. So Yankees bats not off to a good start so far. Let's see what Ryan Weathers does. So Weathers right now at 45 pitches. You hope he can make it a 1-2-3 inning. Try to keep that pitch count down. Because again, we need some length from him. You know, unfortunately, Will Warren went 3 2/3. The bullpen was heavily used. So, you know, you hope the same thing doesn't happen tonight, but I'm afraid it might, you know, just the way the game's been going so far. But appreciate everybody being here. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. If you are new, keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. Oh, man. Yeah, this game has not been – it's not off to a good start for the Yankees right now, but still early, at least. Still early. I don't want to it's definitely not late yet. All right. Game is back. And I'll pull up the game cast here in just a minute once the advertisements are gone. All right, here we go. So here's Joe Adele, who had a homer in his first at bat. He'll lead things off here in the top of the third. First pitch is a grounder. McMahon charges, fires to first for the first out of the inning. 1 pitch, 1 out. Just what we want to see. And that'll bring Jorge Soler to the plate now. And here is Jorge Soler. First pitch. Ball 1. As Weathers sets here on the 1-0. Here's the pitch. There's a strike, 1-1. 97-mile-per-hour fastball. The 1-1 is in there for strike 2. Let's see if Weathers can get his 4th strikeout of the game. Here's the 1-2. Pitch is low for ball 2, 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 4th strikeout for Weathers. Beautiful pitch there. Get Soler out. 2 outs down. That'll bring Vaughn Grissom to the plate. So Weathers looks like, as of right now, he's settling in. First pitch is hit into right field. Judge is looking up, looking back. That ball is – Judge is pointing foul, and it is, in fact, a foul ball. It's 0-1. I was really close. I was going to say 4th home run given up, and it was, in fact, a foul ball. Just misses with that one. But it is 0-1 to Grissom. Okay, they're going to do a review, but from the replay that they showed, it certainly looked like it was a foul ball. Yeah, I think it's just foul. I know that it's being reviewed, but it's a foul ball. So the call is under review. The foul ball call is under review. Umpires are taking a look at it, but replay says it's a foul ball. I guess they're just making sure. All right, call stands. It's a foul ball. So 0-1 count here to Grissom with 2 outs. Angels leading 3-0 here in the top of the third. Weathers trying to get his first 1-2-3 inning, and there's a grounder, and it rolls foul. It's 0-2. Time to play that 2-strike horn. Let's see if Weathers can get his 5th strikeout in the game. So 0-2 count, 2 outs. Time is called. The 0-2 struck him out looking, said sit down. 5th strikeout of the game for Weathers. And that is a 1-2-3 inning. So great inning there by Weathers. And we're going to the bottom of the third. Wells, Caballero, McMahon will be due up. So the bottom of the order. Yankees still don't have a hit yet. So let's see if the Yankees can get on base here. Let's see if the bottom of the order can produce and do something. But we are going to the bottom of the third. Appreciate everybody being here on this Tuesday night. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe if you are new. Keep sharing this channel out with everybody you know. Greatly appreciate it. What's up, SGA? But the bats got to come alive. Bats have to come alive for the Yankees. Still early. They're down 3-0, but something has got to give. And taking a look at some of the other scores around baseball, Orioles are beating the Diamondbacks 2-0 in the top of the 5th. Royals are beating the Tigers 1-0 in the bottom of the 5th. Nationals are beating the Pirates 4-1 in the bottom of the 3rd. Reds are beating the Giants 2-0 in the top of the 5th. The Phillies are beating the Cubs 3-2 in the bottom of the 4th. Marlins are beating the Braves 4-0 in the bottom of the second. Bottom of the first, 0-0 between the Red Sox and Twins. The Rays are beating the White Sox 3-0 in the top of the first. Cleveland's beating St. Louis 1-0 in the top of the first. Milwaukee, Toronto 0-0 in the bottom of the first. And Rockies and Astros about to start. And let's get back to the game. Austin Wells will be coming to bat. First pitch, and Wells hits a grounder to Grisham, who will step on the bag. One pitch, one out, just like that. And that's going to bring Jose Caballero to the plate. So here is Jose Caballero. So let's see what Caballero does. As Detmers sets first pitch, Caballero takes strike one, 0-1. So Caballero's looked pretty decent as of recent. 0-2 now. He had that big home run yesterday. He's been getting some hits, getting on base. It's right now 0-2 to Caballero. Four hits and 5 RBIs in the last 3 games. It is 1-2 now to Caballero. The 1-2. Oh, and Caballero. Is that a foul ball? But oh yeah, he strikes out. All right. So third strikeout for Detmers, and that's going to bring Ryan McMahon to the plate. So let's see what McMahon does in his first at-bat. First pitch to McMahon is a strike. 0-1. One ball, no balls, one strike here to McMahon as Detmers sets here on the 0-1. Here's the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Checking in with third base umpire. He did not go. Detmers sets here on the 1-1. Ball 2, 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike to McMahon as Detmers sets here on the 2-1 to pitch. Swing and a miss. Count is even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. What up, Rodney? He says pathetic. Yeah, I agree, man. So far, pretty lame. The 2-2. And McMahon fouls that one. Still 2-2. Another 2-2 pitch. McMahon hits a grounder. Oh, what a stop by Moncada. But no throw is going to be made. So McMahon is on there with, I don't know if they'll count that. Yep, they'll count that as an hit, as an infield single. So McMahon gets the first hit for the Yankees on a 2-out single, keeps the inning alive. This does bring up Paul Goldschmidt. So Moncada came up on his feet. Looked like he was going to make a throw, but couldn't make a throw as Goldschmidt takes strike 1. Goldschmidt 0 for 1 in tonight's game. Let's see what he does in his second at-bat. The 0-1. Goldschmidt fouls that one back. It is 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to Goldschmidt. 2 outs, runner on first. The Yankees finally get their first hit of the game. The 0-2 upstairs, 1-2. Oh, and shout out to Ronnie for gifting a Strike Zone membership. You are the man, bro. Thank you. I'll check who the lucky recipient is. Here's the 1-2 to Goldschmidt, and that is hit to Moncada. Fields it, gets the force out at second for the 3rd out of the inning. Yankees get a hit. No runs, no errors. Top of the 4th coming up. And shout out to my man Rodney for the Strike Zone membership. And another Strike Zone membership. We got 2 Strike Zone memberships. Shout out to my boy Rodney. Thank you again so much. Thank you, Rodney. So who are the lucky recipients here? Let's see. So Luis Gonzalez and Skip Malone. So congratulations, guys. You are the recipients of the Strike Zone membership. You are the man, Rodney. Yo, Rodney, I know you said you were planning on moving to Colorado. Are you? I'm assuming Colorado Springs, right? So I think didn't you say you had family over there? You still have family over there? When are you moving out, man? Oh, Aurora. Okay. That's not too far from me. I'm about like 30 to 40 minutes from Aurora. So yeah, I'm familiar with Aurora. That's dope. I do, but your big sister. Oh, okay, got it. But the top of the 4th will be coming up. Once again, make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. Appreciate you all. You'll be between the 2 sisters. That's what's up. Oh, and SGA became a member? What? Appreciate you, SGA. Thank you for becoming a member. All right, SGA is a member. All right. Let's get back to the game here. Weathers is back at the mound. He's facing Logan O'Hoppe, who's leading things off here in the top of the 4th for the Angels. So it'll be O'Hoppe, Moncada, Peraza. And here is the 1-0 to O'Hoppe. He takes a strike, 1-1. Yeah, Skip Malone. You could thank Rodney for that. So the way the gifted memberships work is somebody gifts it, YouTube randomly picks, and the gifted membership is good for 30 days. If you want to continue being a member, I do have a link in the description for those that are interested. The 2-1 is hit into center field. Grisham right there makes the catch for out number 1. And that'll bring Yohan Moncada to the plate. Ronnie calling it out. When are the members only live streams? I don't have like set dates or anything like that. I'll be honest, like I rarely do member only live streams, but if I could get the memberships to grow, if I have like more memberships, if I could get the memberships to grow, I'll do more. I would love to do more, but I want, I want to have a lot of members, The 0-1 is in the dirt, 1-1. Yeah, you have to Yeah, you have to turn the gift memberships to accept them. You have to turn them on in your notifications on YouTube. I'm not sure how to do that, but I'm sure there's directions for it. Yeah, I do duck races too. I did a duck race on opening day. Petruzzi won the $20 gift card to Fanatics. I don't know if he's still in the chat, but I remember he used to say that the duck races were rigged, and he won. Now it's not rigged. Moncada has a 2-2 count. Of course, Ronnie says they're rigged, but Ronnie's just a hater. The 2-2. Oh, he struck him out looking. That is the second out of the inning. Nice job by Weathers. He has 6 strikeouts now. I mean, he settled in after that first inning. It was a rough one, but now he's doing good. You've won and you still think it's funny, Sal. Of course you do. And here's Oswald Peraza, who's 1 for 1 in tonight's game. Got an 0-1 count. Here is the 0-1 from Weathers. And Peraza hits that one into left field. Oh, and it's a solo home run. Peraza hitting a solo home run against his former team. Oh, that's definitely payback. It's now a 4-0 game. So all 4 runs from the Angels are homers. So Weathers gives up another one. Now it's a 4-0 game with 2 outs. So that was a 2-out home run, solo home run by Peraza. And here's Bryce Teodosio coming up to the plate. I got you, SGA. And here's Teodosio, strike 1. So the Yankees are now down 4-0 here in tonight's game. Here's the 0-1. Misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Both teams still have their challenges. Neither team has used any of their challenges. And the 1-1 from Weathers is strike 2. Time to play that 2-strike horn. Let's see if Weathers can get his 7th strikeout of the game. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. So Weathers allowing 4 home runs tonight. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So that is 7 strikeouts now for Weathers. A lot of strikeouts, but gave up 4 runs. Yankees bats gotta do something, man. Gotta get to work here. Gotta start coming alive. What are we doing? So Judge, Rosario, Stanton will be due up. The 2, 3, 4 batters will be coming up. So 4 innings for Weathers so far. He's at 70 pitches. I mean, he's got to come back out for the 5th inning, I would think. But thank you all for being here. Thank you for the support. Keep hitting that like button. Keep hitting that subscribe button if you were new. Keep sharing this channel out. I would appreciate it. My thoughts on Peraza. Former New York Yankee, was a prospect. Lost the battle to Volpe at the time. Really, there was no room for him on this team anymore. Didn't really make sense to keep him. Wish him the best. That's all I can really say about Peraza. Let's see how many likes we got on the stream right now. I'm curious. I'm curious about how many likes we got on the channel. So 41 likes right now. Let's see if we can get to 50 likes. Copo 427 Cam, just like for you, bro. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's get back to the game. Judge is leading things off here. Judge takes ball 1. As Detmers sets here on the 1-0, the pitch. So Judge Rosario Stanton. The count to Judge is 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0. Judge fouls that one back, 2-1. Detmers sets here on the 2-1 to pitch, and Judge fouls that one. Count is even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. We got Ahmed Rosario on deck. The 2-2. Full count. And we are currently at 46 likes. We're 4 likes away from 50. Let's try to break 50 likes if we can. The 3-2. Ooh, Judge strikes out looking. He did not like that call. Yeah, he's not going to challenge it. Probably would have been called a strike based on where that ball was located. That's the 4th strikeout for Detmers, and that's going to bring Ahmed Rosario. The replay certainly shows that it was a strike, so it was right on the line. So Rosario now at the plate. First pitch to Rosario is a strike. Oh, 0-1 count here to Rosario as Detmer sets here on the 0-1 to pitch. It's a foul ball, 0-2. And the 0-2. And Rosario hits that to left field, and that's going to be a single for Rosario. He gets his first hit of the night. That's the Yankees' second hit, and that's going to bring Giancarlo Stanton to the plate. Can the Yankees get on the board? Is it a strike if the ball is on the line? Yes, it is. Because it's still, as long as it's inside, it hits the line, it's definitely a strike. So ball 1 here to Giancarlo Stanton. So 1-0 count as Detmers sets here on the 1-0. The pitch is a swing and a miss, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Pitch is outside, ball 2 now to Giancarlo. The 2-1. There's a strike. Like it was right in the middle of the of the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Giancarlo. The 2-2. Giancarlo fouls that one. Count is still 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Did he go? Did not go. It's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Giancarlo with 1 out. Runner on first. Grisham is on deck. As Detmers sets, here's the payoff. Swing and a miss. And Giancarlo Stanton strikes out for the second time. That is Detmers' 5th strikeout of the night, and that's going to bring Trent Grisham to the plate with 2 outs. Yankees with only 2 hits in today's game so far. Bat's got to get something going here. First pitch to Grisham is grounded foul, 0-1. The 0-1 is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Trent Grisham. Yeah, Mike, I mean, they need hits, man. Big time. They need more than hits. They need to get on the board right now. The 1-1. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Yankees are down 4-0 in today's game. All 4 runs from the Angels have been solo homers. The 2-1. There's a strike. Count is even at 2-2. It is 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. Can Grisham keep the inning alive? Randall Grichuk is waiting on deck. And a throw over to first to check on Rosario as Rosario safely gets back. Still 2-2 to Grisham. The 2-2. Full count. So Rosario will go with 2 outs. It's a full count to Grisham. And payoff pitch coming up. Here it is. And Grisham strikes out on what would have been a ball 4. And that'll end the inning. So Yankees get a hit, no runs, no errors. That is 6 strikeouts now for Detmers. So Yankees are down 4-0. Yeah, 4 solo homers, man. It's not impossible. It's definitely possible, but Weathers should be back on the mound. He's at 70 pitches right now, so hopefully he could get you through 5. But the top of the order will be coming up for the Angels. It'll be Neto, Trout, and Adele. So we'll see how Weathers does. Hopefully he can keep it to a 4-0 game. Hopefully it doesn't get more than that, right? If it gets to 5-0, 6-0, yeah, it's going to be very hard for the Yankees bats to make a comeback. Can they make a comeback? Sure, it's possible, but very difficult at the same time. Well, let's see how the Yankees do, though. Let's see what the bats do for the Angel. Let's see how Ryan Weathers does. Appreciate you all being here on this Tuesday night. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. Keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. But the game will resume here momentarily. All right. So Weathers is back on the mound. He'll be facing the top of the order of the Angels. First pitch to Neto is a swing and a miss, 0-1. No balls, one strike here to Neto. As Weathers sets here on the 0-1, here's the pitch. Pitch is in the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Strike 2, 1-2 now to Neto. Neto is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. Let's see if Weathers can get strikeout number 8. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Strikeout tonight for Weathers. Well, Jake, newsflash, I wasn't expecting the Yankees. I didn't expect the Yankees to put up 11 runs last night, and I certainly was not expecting them to put up 11 runs tonight. So the offense is still a little bit of an issue right now, no doubt. I'm not denying that. They certainly have to turn it around. And here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Trout is 1 for 2 with a homer. And here's the 0-2. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch is low for ball 2. 2-2 now to Mike Trout. Weathers looking for his 9th strikeout of the game. So still 2-2 to Trout with 1 out. The 2-2, ball 3, full count. Here's the payoff. Foul ball. Mystic MMA says he had to pop in because Trout was up. You're watching the Orioles game. I feel you. And another payoff pitch coming up. Hey, struck him out looking. Nice strikeout there by Weathers. That is the 9th strikeout. Well, Jake, I mean, look, as far as consistency, I can't even speak. Consistency goes. I mean, the bats are not going to always be the same, but the pitching is not going to always be the same. Every game is going to be different, man. Every game is going to be different. As Adele takes strike one. Some games, the bats are good. Some games, the pitching is bad. Some games, the pitching is good. Some games, the bats are bad. I mean, swing and a miss. It's strike two. Time to play that strike four. Let's see if Weathers can get his 10th strikeout of the night. Adele calls time. Here's the 0-2. That is popped up, out of play. Jeremiah Jackson. So no balls, 2 strikes here. So Adele, let's see what Weathers does. And that pitch is outside, 1-2. The 1-2 and another foul ball. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes to Adele. Jorge Soler is waiting on deck. If Weathers gets through this inning, this will probably, I would assume it would be his final inning. Another 1-2. Struck him out looking. Strikes out the side. Good job to Weathers. Solid inning. That was strikeout number 10. I mean, despite giving up 4 runs, despite giving up 4 homers, he struck out 10 batters. You know, Weathers, it seems like he's one of those guys that, you know, he seems to struggle early on at times, but then he starts settling down. I mean, despite giving up 4 runs, he struck out 10 and walked 1, despite giving up the 4 runs. That's still pretty solid, man, in 5 innings to give up to strike out 10. If it wasn't for the giving up 4 runs, man, his outing would be a lot better. If he gave up 2 runs, I still think it would be a solid outing. But still, I still say it's a good outing just because I'm saying, like, he struck out 10 guys, 10 batters, despite giving up the 4 runs. If just the runs is kind of ruining it, but at the same time, the Yankees bats are not making it happen either. So the bats got to come through. But we'll see how the bats do coming up. It'll be the 6, 7, 8 batters coming up: Grichuk, Wells, and Caballero. So bats got to start making some things happen here in the bottom of the 5th. But I appreciate everybody being here on this Tuesday night. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. Keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. If you were a little taller, you would be a model. All right, here is Randall Grichuk. Takes ball 1. Both teams still have their challenges, by the way, folks. Neither team has challenged at all in this game. Grichuk still looking for his first hit of the season. Here's the 1-0. There's a strike. 1-1. Yeah, I mean, who's going to go back to the bullpen when Cole and Rodon come back? Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. I mean, Weathers is making his case to stay in the rotation. I mean, initially I thought you're probably going to see Weathers and Luis Hill. I still think Luis Hill goes back to the bullpen. And a swing and a miss, and Grichuk strikes out. And that is the 7th strikeout for Detmers, and that's going to bring Austin Wells to the plate. So let's see what Austin Wells does. He's 0 for 1 in tonight's game. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. 2-0 now to Austin Wells. The 2-0. Wells went around. It's 2-1. The 2-1. And Wells hits a grounder to Peraza as Peraza throws to first for the second out of the inning. That's going to bring Jose Caballero to the plate. Yeah, Grichuk can't hit, man. Not great so far for Grichuk. And Caballero, a line drive right to Moncada for the third out. Yankees go down in order. Soler, Grisham, and Ohapi will be due up here in the top of the sixth. Yankees only with 2 hits and no runs. Yeah, Wells, I mean, I don't know, man. If he doesn't, for me, it's one of those things where if he doesn't turn it around this year, they got to figure something else out at the catcher position. But the Yankees are still down 4-0. Top of the sixth is coming up. Weathers right now is at 88 pitches. You got to wonder if he'll be back out. Maybe he faces one more batter. Trying to get as much as you can from Weathers, especially with the bullpen being heavily used last night when you couldn't get much production from Will Warren. But as I stated during the pregame portion of the live stream, can't really blame Will Warren for that. That started with the Caballero error that led to the disaster. Can we trade back for Peraza? No way, man. Now we want Peraza back for real? Might as well get all the other bad players back that the Yankees had. We could get Hicks back. We could get Big Bang Willie Calhoun, Franchi Cordero. We'll get those guys back too while we're at it. Yeah, I know, Stephen B. I know. All right, let's get back to the game here. So I believe Weathers is back on the mound. He'll be facing Soler, Grisham, and Ohapi. We're in the top of the sixth. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. So Soler 1 for 2 in tonight's game. Those are some pretty cool pictures there, Stephen B. I did take a look. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Let's see if Soler strikes out here. First game in Yankees history with 10-plus strikeouts and 4 home runs allowed. Wild work. Let's see if Weathers gets his 11th strikeout, and that pitch is in the dirt. It is 1-2. Got Paul Blackburn warming up in the bullpen. The 1-2. Pitches upstairs, 2-2. Weather sets. The 2-2 is ball 3. It's a full count. Weather's looking for his 11th strikeout. Here's the payoff. Ball 4. So, second walk issued by Weathers. Let's see, he's at 94 pitches. Yeah, Boone has seen enough. So he was hoping, gave him one more batter, but I think this is a good call from Boone. But he's pointing to the dugout, so Blackburn will be coming into the game. He'll face Grisham, Ohapi, and Moncada, so Weathers' night is over. So Weathers' outing was 5 innings pitched. He gave up 5 hits, 4 runs, walked a couple of batters. He struck out 10. I mean, all things considered, he settled down. He settled down. It's to me, it's still a good outing. I mean, striking out 10 guys and only walking 2, but he gave up the 4 runs. That's where the outing kind of gets a little bit gets ruined for him. But still able to strike out 10 guys in 5 innings. That's pretty good. If his pitch count was just a little bit lower, I mean, you can only imagine how many guys he would have struck out. I mean, well, let me know what you all think. All right, we just broke 50 likes. What's up, Cecilia? Thank you so much. Nicely done. Cool, Stephen B. But yeah, let me know what you all think about Weathers' outing. I mean, would you consider it good, bad? Was it all right? It definitely could have been better, right? Like I said, he could have, the giving up 4 runs sucks. It does. I mean, also doesn't help that the bats for the Yankees are pretty cold, but strike out 10 though, and walking a couple of batters. I mean, can't complain about that. But Grisham will be coming up to bat. Blackburn will be on the mound for the Yankees. So hopefully Blackburn can be productive here in the top of the 6th. Runners on first with nobody out. So let's see how Blackburn does. So first pitch is a grounder, passes the diving McMahon. So runners on first and second now with nobody out. That does bring up Logan Ohapi. Yeah, we're at 52 likes. Thank you all for the likes. So runners on first and second here, top of the 6th. Nobody out. Here is Ohapi, who is 0 for 2 in today's game. Takes ball 1. As Blackburn sets here on the 1-0, the pitch. 2 balls, no strikes. Let's see if we see Yariel de los Santos at all in tonight's game. He was brought up from AAA to the bullpen. The Yankees sent Jake Bird down back to option him out to AAA. 3-0 now to Ohapi. Here's the 3-0. That's ball 4. Well, that is getting challenged. So the Yankees challenging for the first time tonight. Let's see if it gets overturned. And it does get overturned. So good job to Austin Wells. It is 3-1 now. So first call overturned tonight. So Yankees still have their 2. So 3-1 now to Ohapi. And that is grounded foul. It's a full count. Austin Wells, 10 pitches challenged. 7 of those were overturned. So payoff pitch coming up here from Blackburn. Foul ball. Still a full count to Ohapi. So runners on first and second, nobody out. Angels leading 4-0, threatening to put up some more runs here. Another payoff pitch coming up. And it's ball 4. The bases are now loaded for Yoan Moncada. So this could get real ugly. Let's see how the Yankees get out of this one. So Blackburn in a jam right now with nobody out. And first pitch to Moncada is a ball, 1-0. So 1 ball, no strike here to Moncada. The 1-0. Grounded foul, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Ball 2, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike here to Moncada. With the bases loaded, nobody out. Here's the 2-1. And that is hit into right field. So a couple of runs are going to score. And the Angels are now up 6-0 here in the top of the 6th. Runners on first and second. A 2 RBI single by Moncada. And that does bring Peraza now to the plate. So, yeah, this game is getting worse now. Yeah, this game is getting worse now, so making it more impossible for the Yankees to make some sort of comeback. They're down 6-0. Peraza now at the plate. He's 2 for 2 in tonight's game. First pitch to Peraza is a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Grounded foul, 1-1. So the 1-1 to Peraza is ball 2, 2-1. The 2-1. 3-1 now to Blackburn. Blackburn struggling here in the top of the 6th. The 3-1. Grounded foul. It's a full count. Payoff pitch coming up. Here it is. And Peraza, and that's going to drop. Grichuk will throw it in. Peraza gets his 3rd hit of the game. He's 3 for 3. So still nobody out. Matt Blake's going to come out to talk with Blackburn. But, yeah, this is going from bad to worse really quickly. My God. This is not good. And you got Yuri De Los Santos now who's warming up, who got called up today. So fresh arm in the bullpen. Yeah, Blackburn is, like I said, he's struggling right now in this inning. And that Teodosio is coming up. He's 0 for 2. And first pitch is Goldschmidt is right there in foul territory, makes the catch and throws home. So runners will stay put. Finally, the first out has been recorded, and we're going to the top of the order now. Neto will be due up. And here's Neto. There's a strike to Neto. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. So Neto is 0 for 3 in tonight's game. Here's the 0-2. Oh, it is a strike. Wow. Good job to Wells. So that's going to be a strikeout there for Blackburn, I believe. Right? Is that a strike? Yeah, it is a strikeout. So 2 outs. And that's going to bring Mike Trout with the bases loaded. Oh, God. That's a scary thought. So Yankees still have their challenges remaining. So they still have their 2. So second call overturned tonight by ABS. Strike 1 to Mike Trout. So Trout 1 for 3, had that solo homer back in the first. Here's the 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Yeah, this guy with the bases loaded, that is dangerous. That is very dangerous. The 1-1, and that is hit into left field. Grichuk is backing up, makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. So the Yankees give up 2 more runs. So they're down 6-0 now. McMahon, Goldschmidt, Judge will be due up. I mean, you hate to be down 6-0. It could have been a lot worse, but 6-0 still sucks. Is Mike Trout still good when he's healthy? 100%. Absolutely, he's still good. He's still a good ball player. His career could have been a lot better, like I was talking about. His career could have been a lot better if it wasn't for all those injuries. But let me take a quick break here real quick. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I wouldn't be surprised either if a lot of Yankees fans left for the exits. I mean, 6-0 game. Double agent for the Blue Jays. That's funny. I doubt it. Oh, you went to McDonald's instead of Taco Bell? All right, Sunil. No more Taco Bell, huh? All right, name that Yankee. 2,135 hits, 338 home runs, 267 by pitches, hit by pitches. Played for the Orioles from 70 to 75, A's in 76, 77 to 82 in the 8 for the Angels, 83 to 85 for the Yankees, 86 to 87 for the Red Sox, Twins in 87, the A's again in 88. Who is that Yankee? Can anybody name that Yankee? All right, let's get back to the game. Here is Ryan McMahon at the plate. McMahon shows bunt, but right back to Detmers as McMahon is out, and that's going to bring Paul Goldschmidt now to the plate. Sunil said Don Baylor. I didn't have the answer. You probably know better than I would. Jacoby Ellsbury. I didn't know Jacoby Ellsbury played in the 70s and 80s. First pitch to Goldschmidt is a strike, 0-1. Appreciate everybody hanging out with me here on this Tuesday night. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. If you're new, keep sharing this channel out as Goldschmidt takes strike 2. Let's continue growing this channel. Carry. 0-2 count here to Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt fouls that one, still 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Down goes Goldschmidt. That is 8 strikeouts now for Detmers. And that's going to bring Aaron Judge to the plate. Judge takes strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in tonight's game. Here's the 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. And Judge fouls that one back. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Yankees are losing 6-0. We got Ahmed Rosario waiting on deck. This has just been a bad production from the offense, the Yankees offense, and Judge fouls back that pitch. It's still 1-2. Detmers pitching an excellent game tonight. So Yankees bats have had 0 answer for him. Detmers sets here on the 1-2, the pitch. And Judge gets a piece of that ball. It's a foul ball. Just keeps trying to stay alive. Here's the 1-2. And Judge strikes out. That is 9 strikeouts for Detmers. Yeah, he's definitely got the Yankees number. And the top of the 7th will be coming up. And Adele Soler Grissom will be due up. I'll be right back, folks. Just take another quick break. Yankees down 6-0. Hit that like button, folks. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Keep sharing this channel out. Greatly appreciate it. I'll be right back. All right, let's get back to the game here. Yari De Los Santos is going to be pitching right now for the Yankees. He got called up for today's game. So I'll be facing Adele Soler and Grissom. And it's strike 1 to Adele, who is 1 for 3. The 0-1. Did he go? Did not. 1-1. The 1-1. And that is hit up the middle for a leadoff single for Adele. So that's going to be a single for Adele. That brings up Jorge Soler. First pitch is a strike. It is 0-1 to Jorge Soler. 1 for 2 with a home run, a walk, and scored a couple of runs. The 0-1. And this could be 2. There's 1. And there's 2. The Yankees turn 2. Good job turning that double play. 2 outs just like that, and that'll bring Vaughn Grissom to the plate. Want to know here to Grissom, who is 1 for 2 in today's game, takes ball 2. 2-0 now, but being challenged by Wells. Wells has been successful tonight twice, and that is, in fact, a strike. Wells is 3 for 3 in challenges. Nice. So that's a strike. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. So third call overturned by ABS. The 1-1, 2-1. The 2-1, strike 2. Time to play that 2-strike horn. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on base. Angels leading 6-0 here in the top of the 7th. De Los Santos sets. Here's the 2-2. And that is a foul ball. Still 2-2. So another 2-2 pitch coming up. Ball 3. It is now 3-2 to Grissom. Here's the payoff. Foul ball. Grisham still staying alive. Here's another payoff. Ball 4, a 2-out walk to Grisham. Inning is still alive. That'll bring Logan O'Hoppe to the plate. So O'Hoppe 0 for 2 with a walk. First pitch to O'Hoppe is a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. 1-1. And the 1-1 is a grounder to Caballero. Throws to second for the force out for out number 3. So bottom of the 7th. Good job to De Los Santos. And that is the bottom of the 7th coming up. So there's the 7th inning stretch. So get up, get some food, get a snack, get a drink, get a snack, and hit that subscribe button, hit that like. Keep sharing this channel out. I'm going to leave you all with some tunes. I'll be right back. All right, let's get back to the game. Detmers is back out there for the bottom of the seventh. He faces Ahmed Rosario, who takes ball one. Rosario 1 for 2 in tonight's game. Yankees only have 2 hits tonight, so no production whatsoever from the offense as Rosario takes ball 2. The 2-0. There's a strike. 2-1. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Count now 2-2. And Giancarlo Stanton is waiting on deck. The 2-2, and Rosario pops that one up. And it is out of play. Yeah, Chris, Yankees bats suck tonight. The 2-2, full count. So 3-2 here to Rosario. The pitch from Detmers. Rosario hits that ball to center field. Trout is running, back it up, and he makes the catch for out number 1, and that's going to bring Giancarlo Stanton. No, I didn't put a fun poll tonight, actually. Yeah, definitely colder than Buffalo there, Jonathan. So here's Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton's 0 for 2, and Stanton fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. Yeah, Chris, you got to go more game. You got to go to more games so they can start winning, dude. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Stanton hits a grounder. Moncada fields it, throws to first, and gets him out for out number 2. Oh, man. If only Stanton was faster. Yeah, you should, Chris. And here's Trent Grisham, was 0 for 2. And Grisham, oh, what a play there by Neto. Takes a hit away. It's a 1-2-3 inning. What a play by Neto. And top of the 8th coming up, Moncada, Peraza, Teodosio due up. Yeah, Detmers pitching a really good game today. Apple or cherry pie? Marshmallows and hot chocolate straight up. You know what? Go ahead and type it in the chat, folks. Your favorite pie. Go ahead. Apple, cherry, key lime, pecan. What do y'all like? Go ahead. Answer the question. I won't make it a poll, but let's talk about it. I do love key lime pie. I am a key lime pie fan. I don't know if anybody else is, but I'm definitely a key lime pie fan. But I appreciate everybody being here on this Tuesday night. I know it's not a great night for the Yankees, but they're down 6-0. But I appreciate you all toughing it out here with me. Trust me, it's hard for me to call this game as I'm calling or watch and call it at the same time, especially when they're losing like this. But thank you to everybody tuning in. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. If you are new, let's continue growing this channel. Once the strike zone hits 3,000 subs, I will gift 3 gift cards to Fanatics. So I'm going to do a giveaway. So key lime and cherry pie heated with vanilla ice cream. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, I'm a key lime pie guy. I do love my key lime. There's De Los Santos is back on the mound. He's facing Moncada here in the top of the eighth. 0-1 here to Moncada. So Moncada, Peraza, Teodosio due up. The 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. And Moncada hits that ball to right field, and that ball is gone. That's his second. No, that's his first home run of the night. So 7-0. That's the 5th home run tonight, or yeah, 5th home run of the night for the Angels. It's now a 7-0 game. Wow, that's embarrassing. Wow. Yeah, this is the worst game the Yankees have had so far in this season. Let's check these. Wow, that is just bad. Strike 1 to Peraza, who's 3 for 3. And the 0-1. Peraza takes strike 2. They're just having a bad game, man. They're just having a bad game. Just the bats are not being productive tonight. How are the Giants doing? Giants doing pretty good or what? Do they have the best record in baseball? It's 0-2 here to Peraza. As De Los Santos sets here on the 0-2, the pitch. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Pitch is outside, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Peraza. Struck him out looking, but Peraza's going to challenge it. So first challenge by an Angels player. And it is, in fact, the ball. So another call overturned. That is number 4 tonight by ABS. Full count to Peraza. Payoff. Foul ball. Oh, Cecilia, I'm aware of that. I was I was being sarcastic. Oh man. Another payoff pitch. Another foul ball. Peraza staying alive. I appreciate it, SGA. Thank you so much. You're the man. And there's a grounder, but foul. Still 3-2. ABS overturn, 55%, 47 by the batters, 62 by the catchers. Pitchers were a 10 out of 21. And Peraza hits that ball to right field. That's going to be a foul ball. I was going to say he's going 4 for 4. So Peraza battling here against De Los Santos. And another payoff. And Peraza pops that one up in foul territory, but it is out of play. So Peraza's battling here. And that is ball 4. So that's Peraza draws a walk. He'll get on base, and that's going to bring Bryce Teodosio to the plate. So De Los Santos at 31 pitches. Does he continue staying in the game? Probably going to try and get as much as they can out of him, since the bullpen's kind of spent. Teodosio takes strike 1. The 0-1. There's a grounder. De Los Santos picks it up, throws to first, but Teodosio's safe. So runners on first and second, still nobody out. We're back to the top of the lineup. That's going to bring Neto to the plate. The Yankees better win this 4-game series. I can't stand the Anaheim Angels of Anaheim. So do Dodgers fans feel the same way about the Angels, the same way the Yankees fans feel about Mets? Is that pretty accurate? Here's Zach Neto. He's 0 for 4. First pitch, strike 1. Yeah, Cecilia, that's how it is, huh? So that's how you all feel about the Angels. I noticed you called them Anaheim. You didn't call them L.A. or Los Angeles. The 0-1. 0-2. I mean, they'll always be the Anaheim Angels to me. I mean, I call them by their proper name now, but they're Anaheim. Whether folks want to accept it or not, they'll always be the Anaheim Angels. The 0-2, 1-2. Got Mike Trout waiting on deck. Last guy you want to have coming to the plate with runners on base. Foul ball, still 1-2 to Neto. Mario Loco said California Angels. True, California. I totally forgot that they were called California Angels. Shame on me for not knowing that. So is it Anaheim, California, or LA for the Angels? Like what's everybody's pick here? The 2-2. Full count. Ace says this game sucked. Yeah, beyond sucked. This game was just bad. This game was horrendous. We got Suter warming up in the bullpen for the Angels. Game was horrendous. Foul ball by Neto. You got Brent Hedrick warming up in the bullpen for the Yankees. So Neto's still staying alive, still full count to Neto. A foul ball bounces off of Wells' mask. So Del Santos at 41 pitches. Another payoff pitch coming up. Here it is. Struck him out looking. Neto now 0 for 5. Finally, the first out has been recorded. My God. So here's Mike Trout, who's 1 for 4. So he says, since I'm also a Yankee fan, looking forward to my Dodgers sweeping the Mets. You know, I call them the Anaheim Angels because there's only one MLB team in LA. I understand. Looks like Wells is talking with De Los Santos. Probably giving De Los Santos a little bit of a breather. I know Hedrick is gonna. Looks like he's gearing up to try and come into the game. First pitch to Trout, and this could be 2. There's 1, and there's 2. An inning-ending double play. Nice job there. Yankees turned the second double play of the game. So it's 7-0 now. So Grichuk, Wells, and Caballero will be due up. And we are back to a commercial break. And Furnace, what's up, dude? He says, cool, we got the June Yankees in April. Hey, you know what, man? Look, if it means the Yankees struggle now, but they turn it up around, June, July, I'll live with it. I'll take it. I mean, it sucks seeing them play like this. But, how many times have we seen it where they start off real hot and then like June, July comes around and it's just like they kind of like collapse for a little while. But, yeah, that would be pretty dope if they just like turn it up, especially when Cole comes back or Doan comes back. You know what I mean? That'd be awesome. But I'm going to take another quick break. I'll be right back. Don't go away. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. Keep sharing this channel out. Give me 2 seconds. All right, I'm back. Cole is scheduled to come back. They're saying May or June. I mean, if I had to guess, just to play it safe, I'd say bring him back in June, man. All right, looks like Reid Detmers back out there for the bottom of the 8th. Oh, no, it ain't cereal, bro. It's something else. And Grichuk finally gets his first hit of the freaking season, and it's going to be a double. Oh, my God. We got to celebrate this. We got to cheer him on. Grichuk gets his first hit of the season. It's about freaking time. Where have you been this whole freaking time? I'm still hoping we get a Dodgers versus Yankees World Series rematch. That would be nice. It would be nice. I mean, this time I hope the Yankees win the World Series, but you know, but Grichuk gets his first hit of the season finally, and pitching coach is out there talking with Detmers. Oh, what's going on with MLB TV? Why are you bugging out on me right now? I was like slow motion. Hold on, what is going on here? I'm gonna refresh this. There's like a, I don't know if anybody else has seen a problem on the broadcast. Like it was like slowing down. Give me 1 second. Hold on here, folks. I might have to open up a new window or something. All right, I had to open up a new window. That the other one was just like acting up. I don't know why. But we got Austin Wells at the plate now. It's 0-2. Yeah, I you got a 2 there, Snell. I had to open up a new window. I had to restart it. Here's the 0-2. And Wells with a base hit to center field. Grichuk will stop at third. Now all of a sudden we got runners on the corners. What is going on here? We're like, where were these bats before? But Detmers at 99. That's probably gonna do it for him, I would imagine. I would assume so. I mean, yeah, they're up 7-0. Caballero is going to come to the plate. Wells gets a hit. Yeah, it looks like that's going to do it for Detmers. All right. And back to commercial. And I'm going to take another break. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, folks. I'm back. So Chase Silseth is on the mound for the Angels. So runners on first and third. Here's Caballero at the plate. He takes ball one. It's 1-0 here to Jose Caballero, who is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. So runners on the corners for the Yankees here in the bottom of the eighth. Nobody out. They're down 7-0. As Silseth sets here on the 1-0, the pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. I guess there is a chance. If they made a comeback from 7-0, that would be insane. I don't know. Caballero is trying to get. He's talking with the umpire about something. I don't know what. He's arguing with the umpire. I think Boone might need to step in here. Okay, Boone's stepping in. I don't know if they're arguing about the strike call, the call that the umpire made. Uh-oh, Boone. All right, Boone's walking away. I was like, is this going to be the first game Boone gets tossed or what? Oh, Caballero clearly not happy with something. He called time. Possibly Snell. Why are the Yankees not hitting today? Because they suck. The offense sucks today. That's why. And there's ball two to Caballero. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Count is even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. All right. So he calls time. So no argument being made here. We got Ben Rice. You got Jazz over there. Cody Bellinger. You got to wonder if one of these guys are coming up to pinch hit. The 2-2. And Caballero fouls that one back. Still 2-2. Foul ball. Caballero still staying alive. The 2-2. Full count. And Caballero pops that one up. Adele runs in, makes the catch. And here comes Ben Rice. He'll be pinch hitting for Ryan McMahon. So Hoppy talking with Silseth on the mound. Probably just game planning. Got Brett Hedrick warming up in the bullpen. First pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. Oh and 2. One and 2 here to Ben Rice. Paul Goldschmidt waiting on deck. Here's the 1-2. And Rice hits that fly ball to left field, and the catch is made by Teodosio. And tagging up was Grichuk. He'll score. Yankees get on the board. They score a run. So it's an RBI for Rice. Gets the sac fly. That'll bring Paul Goldschmidt. Looks like Jazz Chisholm Jr. is going to pinch hit for Goldschmidt.
Talking all that jazz.
Broken bat. 0-1, foul ball. Here's the 0-1. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes here to Jazz Chisholm Jr. with 2 outs. I can't believe the Yankees got on the board. That's crazy. Now they're down 6 runs. Here's the 0-2. 1-2. The 1-2. 2-2 now to Jazz. The 2-2. Oh. Jazz gets out of the way. It's a full count. So the runner will go. And a swing and a miss, and Jazz strikes out. And that'll end the inning. The Yankees do put up a run. Not that it means anything, but they're losing 7-1. We're going to the top of the ninth. So Brent Hedrick, I assume, will be in the game. And Adele Soler Grisham will be due up for the Angels, top of the ninth. And I'm going to take another quick break here, folks. I'll be right back. All right, Brent Hedrick is in the top of the ninth as he will face Adele Soler and Grisham. So Rosario is at third, Jazz is at second, Rice is at first. So checking out tonight's other scores. Nationals beating the Pirates 5-4 in the top of the ninth. Cubs beating the Phillies 10-4 in the bottom of the ninth. Braves beating the Marlins 6-5 in the top of the ninth. Twins are beating the Red Sox 6-0 in the top of the eighth. That's crazy. Rays are beating the White Sox 7-3. Brewers are beating the Blue Jays 4-2. Looks like a challenge from Austin Wells. And it is, in fact, a ball, so that is upheld. But Rays are beating the White Sox top of the seventh 7-3. 7-3. And Adele hits a ball into right field, and it is caught by Judge for the first out. Guardians Cardinals tied up at 2. Astros beating the Rockies 7-5 in the top of the fifth. Padres Mariners tied up at 0, bottom of the first. That game just started. Rangers up 1-0 against the Athletics in the top of the first. Dodgers Mets about to begin. And here's Jorge Soler. The Diamondbacks beat the Orioles 4-3. Tigers beat Kansas City Royals 2-1. Cincinnati beat the Giants 2-1. The 1-0. 2-0. The 2-0. Foul back 2-1. Three and 1 now to Soler. And Zephyr John is warming up in the bullpen for the Angels. The 3-1. Ball 4. Soler will walk. So 1 out, runner on first with Grisham coming to the plate. And Grisham takes strike 1. 0-1 count. Ain't that something, Buckeye? Oh, 0-2, foul ball. The 0-2. And there's a base hit to left field. That's going to be a single. Runners on first and second, 1 out now. That's going to bring Logan O'Hoppe to the plate. Yeah, I mean, struggled. Still wish him well. But here's Vaughn Grisham, 1 for 2, couple of walks, single, scored a run. He takes strike 1. The 0-1. Out of play, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And O'Hoppe pops that one up. Right field. Judge runs in, makes the catch for out number 2. And that's going to bring Frazier to the plate. So Adam Frazier is coming to the plate. First pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Time to play that 2-strike horn. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Angels leading 7-1 here in the top of the ninth. And there's a grounder. Nice stop there by Jazz and throws to first to get Frazier out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Yankees have one last chance to try and at least tie the game up, but we'll see what happens. Judge, Rosario, Giancarlo will be due up. I'm going to take another commercial break here, folks. I'll be right back. Oh, they got that the name that Yankee. I don't know what name they said. I don't know if Sunil had it right. I know Sunil answered. But we got Judge Rosario Stanton, Don Baylor. It was Don Baylor. I don't know if Sunil had that one right. Oh, you did call it. Okay. That's what I thought. Yeah. Here's Aaron Judge at the plate. Going to Judge is 0-2. So Yankees last chance to try and make something happen. The 0-2 inside 1-2. Judge is 0 for 3 tonight. The 1-2. And Judge fouls that one. Still 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Foul ball. Still 1-2 to Judge. The 1-2. Another foul ball by Judge. Judge is trying to stay alive. The 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That was close. And Nomad Rosario is waiting on deck. It's 2-2 to Judge. And Judge grounds that foul. Still 2-2. Time is called. The 2-2. Full count now to Judge. And the payoff to Judge. And Judge pops it up. Foul territory. Out of play. Yeah, this has been a pretty sad game for the Yankees. It's been really the offensive production. There was no offensive production at all in this game. The offense was dead. Was just dead. It had zero answer tonight. And Judge pops that one up. It's a foul ball. So 12th pitch in this at bat coming up. And Judge hits that ball to left field, and that's going to go to the wall. Actually stopped by Teodosio, but Judge is still in there with a leadoff double here in the bottom of the ninth. And that's going to bring Ahmed Rosario to the plate. So Rosario 1 for 3 in tonight's game. Judge is at second base, first pitch. Or second pitch, 1-1. The 1-1. 1-2. Foul back. Here's the 1-2. And there's a grounder. Neto fields it, throws to first, and Rosario's out. Judge will stay at second, and that's going to bring Giancarlo Stanton to the plate. So Luis Hill will be the starter tomorrow for the Yankees. Stanton 0 for 3 in tonight's game, takes ball 1. The 1-0. 2-0. Cecilia's asking for me to go live tomorrow. 2-1. 2-1 count here to Giancarlo Stanton. 1 out. Judge at second base. Yankees are losing 7-1. 2-2. So Giancarlo 0 for 3 in tonight's game. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. And Stanton strikes out for the second out of the inning, and that's going to bring Trent Grisham to the plate. So it's all up to Trent Grisham to try and keep this inning alive. All right. First pitch to Grisham, strike 1. So Grisham 0 for 3 in tonight's game. The 0-1, outside 1-1. The 1-1. Whoa. I don't know if Zephyr John slipped off the mound there, but it's 2 balls, 1 strike now to Grisham. Yeah, he lost his footing there. His back foot kind of slipped off the mound there. The 2-1, 3-1. This is a great reason to quit the WBC. I mean, I guess there's argument there. Did he go? Yes, he did. Full count. I mean, WBC I feel like it did mess up some of the players' routine because they couldn't get their reps for spring training. But when do you play the WBC is the question. And the payoff. And Grisham strikes out. That's going to end the game. The Yankees lose game 2 of the series, 7-1. Not really much to discuss here, folks. Plain and simple, the Yankees bats just absolutely horrendous tonight. Yeah, Baltimore lost, Blue Jays losing, Red Sox losing, Rays are winning. Right. Yeah, I saw the scores on that, but not much to talk about tonight's game. The Yankees bats were just horrible, horrendous, terrible. Despite Weathers giving up 4 runs, struck out 10 still, walked a couple. But Detmers pitched really well for the Angels. And it's all she wrote. Really, it was just mainly the bats just not delivering tonight. But that's going to do it for me, folks. I'm going to cut this one short as far as like breaking down the game. But hopefully the Yankees can bounce back tomorrow. The Yankees are now 9-8. So we'll see what happens tomorrow, folks. But thank you all for tuning in. All right, that's going to do it for me. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. Keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. Greatly appreciate it. Have a great night, everyone. And as always, and I'm always going to say it, let's go Yankees. We out.